Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video here on Conventional Media. My name is Javi.
My name is Vanessa.
And today we're going to talk about why you need to use the Black Pro Mist filter.
So let's jump right into the video.
Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that short little film of Comatose that we created, and really the point of that was to kind of highlight and showcase using the Black Pro Mist filter. In this instance we actually used a quarter filter, which it's able to notice the blooms and highlights. It softens the skin and lowers the contrast, but it doesn't go over the top and completely blooms everything. The benefit of using the Pro Mist filter is just that, again, it softens the image, it creates a little bit more pleasing. You don't want all the details and the freckles, the pores, having that, especially when you're trying to shoot a film. And if you're trying to add an element like the dreamy effect, you want to add something that softens the skin, blooms the highlights just a little bit, and just gives you that right effect.
So for this video that we shot, Javi kind of played the role of the director of photography, whereas I was kind of like the director. So I kind of did a little bit of the planning for what we were going to shoot, whereas Javi really knows how to create a beautiful image both before and after shooting. So he kind of was in control of the camera and also the color grading afterwards, because I think he really has a strong grasp on how to emphasize those highlights and kind of just play with the color and the contrast that this Pro Mist filter really adds, or not adds, but you know,
it creates
this sort of feeling to it. For this story, I thought it'd be a really good idea to have the Pro Mist filter because we were going for the idea that she's going to sleep and it's a dream, and when it's got this dreamy feel, you think of, oh, waking up, your eyes are kind of blurry. Not that it's out of focus, but it has a softer look to it, which is such a great effect that you can use to your advantage.
And I'll be honest, like throughout the film and shoot, I was more of the technical, just trying to get the actual shot, the vision that she had. And that's where gear kind of comes into play at the end of it, is when I was the operator, I understand how to use the gear. My job was whatever she was thinking in her mind to actually capture it, get it, so that when she started editing it, she can put that sequence together. And then my part of color grading is just to make it pop, come out into vision, to life. So really that's how we kind of played together off of that, and using the Pro Mist filter to be able to highlight her vision that she had. At the end of it, it became an actual tool at her disposal that we were able to use to get the nice image and convey the story that we wanted to tell.
So when talking about the story, you really want to think about that beforehand, what you're going to need to shoot with, because you don't want to be using like this dreamy sort of filtered accessory for something that's supposed to be sharp, professional, because
it just won't convey the message, honestly.
Yeah, it'll kind of seem out of place. But when you want like a dreamy feel, like I'd say probably for weddings.
Absolutely, weddings, it's perfect, honestly. I love to use it in my weddings. Probably not for like long ceremony recordings, but creating a nice wedding film, highlights, and be able to show throughout their day. It just softens the tones. It helps even just create that dreamy vibe again. We always want that dreamy vibe, and also when you're color grading it as well, when you're, say, making it warmer, it becomes even easier, a little bit more pleasing to the eye, because those blooms, the highlights get dispersed rather than it just maintaining it. So it actually gives a really nice feel when color grading too as well, using the Pro Mist filter.
So hopefully that gives you a good idea of when to use a Pro Mist filter and what its purpose is. Overall, we just really wanted to flex our creativity a little bit to create this beautiful short video and also show you guys like the Pro Mist filter in action.
So if you went ahead and liked the video, smash that like button, subscribe, and most important, leave us a comment down below on thoughts that you have. But until then, we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.